Hi guys, EBPMAN, and today we're going to look at a case for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1 from Amazon. Let's take a look at it. This is available on the Amazon Marketplace, but there are very few for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1. The cases for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 will not work on the 10.1, so do not buy it if you have a 10.1 Note. And that's due to this flare here on the sides, which is a little bit wider than the standard 10.1 version 2. So once again, you have to look for a case that supports this specific type tablet. We've in the past, I've looked at the Moco Slim cases, we've also looked at Blu-rex cases, and they're all very similar where they're leather cases, but now what we're going to do is look at one from I Blason. I haven't been able to find any other cases on the marketplace except for this one, and this is a sub $20 case that you can purchase online for your Galaxy Tab 10.1 Note. Let's take a look at the features. First thing I'll mention about the case, which is a little disappointing, is that as it came through the mail, I would say that the packaging isn't the greatest. You'll notice right here that it has this kind of indentation. I'll probably send an email to the actual manufacturer, but I've had other cases, as you can see, they probably get a dimple. As you press on it, you can see these dimples pop up, and then it pops back out, so they don't show up anymore. But this crease, I've had it for a couple of days, and the crease just doesn't go away. Outside of that, it's a pretty standard, very slim case. It has the microfiber interior with the groove or the channels so that you can actually rest your tablet in different degrees. And really, there's not a lot of padding with the case. It's an ultra-thin case. So let's see how you would insert the case and how do the ports and the pen align when it's inside the case. So you'll insert this is the camera cutout. So what we'll do is we'll insert the tab this way towards the cutout, and it will slide in tight, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll snap the sides in. Here's a snap, and then here's another snap. And we'll go ahead and close the case. Now, let's look at the cutouts. If we look at the cutouts here, you'll notice that things are cut out rather nicely. You're not really obstructing the camera, you're not obstructing the actual flash, so that's nice. On this side, you'll notice that you have access to your power button and your volume rocker. Your SD is actually covered by the actual grip here that closes the case. This does not have a magnetic cover at all. You do have access to your microphone, or not your microphone, your headphone jack. And if we go around the sides, you'll notice that it does provide adequate protection on the corners on each side. So none of the buttons will be depressed. If you're putting it in a briefcase or anything, there's still enough space so that your buttons aren't being pressed and you don't inadvertently just power down your device. On the bottom here you have protection once again, so that if you rest it. But one of the disappointing areas I've found, and maybe this is a design flaw or something that you didn't think about, is while they did design it so that you can take the S Pen out, and they moved what would normally be the corner protector. So if we were to look at a Blu-rex case, you notice that in this case, there's like a corner edge here. There's no support protecting the corner. So what I would have done in designing this case is taken this protector right here, this bumper, and put it right here on the side so that you would have adequate protection here and here. Missing it here, I'm just concerned that if the case were to get banged up on this side, there's no protection. So that's kind of a design, I would say, a design deficiency. This is one of the cases that while closed you can still charge your tab, which is a good thing, and you can see the charging port is available there. And then what you have on this side is the traditional bumpers. So you have your corner bumper here, over here another bumper corner, and then you have one on this side. So this side is adequately protected. You notice you really don't have to worry about anything. It comes down to this side where you only have two here, and I would have put another one right here and still giving you the ability to take out the pen. Another thing that I'll mention that I'm not too thrilled about the case is that when you snap it on, it's not as easy to snap on. There's kind of a little trick to it. It doesn't close easily, but it also means that it won't open easily. But you'll notice that as I'm trying to close it, or as I put the cover on it, you have to kind of push it in, and then you still have to push it in a little bit further so that it will really close. If not, it stays raised. You'll also notice that as it's closed, because this thing is over tight, it kind of pushes in and the sides kind of lift up. So unlike some of my other cases where this stays flush and you don't see that kind of butterfly effect with the wings on the side, this one does. It is a sub $20 case. If you go to any local big box retailer, you're going to be spending $40–50 on these. So, while I pointed out some defects in the case, for sub $20, it's not bad, and I guess you could probably live with it. As far as using it for viewing angles, as you remove the edges as you traditionally do, you can rest it in any of these angles. The grooves are deep enough where it will not fall out of the space easily, so you can see as I move it, it kind of stays where it's supposed to be. And then it has that third angle, which is where this last piece will carry if you want to type, or again if you're on an airplane or wanting to look at a video. So for a sub $20 case, and one of the few ones that are on the market, if you really want to have your tablet protected, I guess the I Blason is a great case to have. If those design feature defects that I have identified don't bother you, and then hopefully when you get yours in the mail, you don't have that crease that I have on mine. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them on the YouTube channel. Thanks.